All right, 3, 2, 1, go. We're talking about Torchlight Infinite today. This is Jesse. We're back. Hope you all are having a nice April. So I am the only person on the server who is attempting to use Bombard again. It's a very just underutilized skill. No one is playing it, but it got buffed, and this is the exact same build I played last league. And had fun. And so I got a late start, started a couple days after the reset. But I think I must have more experience than a lot of these folks because I just yeeted my way right up to the top of the leaderboards very quickly. Oh, well, the hero ranking gets refreshed, so it's not available right now. But we're level 95. We have killed T7 Traveler, and we're making our way into the T8 stuff. Our damage is not amazing right now, but I guess we'll do that just to demonstrate. I think we're only at like 600 mil, which for being level 95 is not that impressive. But this is also like extremely budget. You know, I mean, maybe it'll pop up to like 650 at most there. So, I mean, you know, not that impressive, but this is a very budget, like, look at all this gear. It's like garbage. And our weapon, we just got a little currency recently, so we may actually make a little bit of effort in finding a weapon. And the way that I've been doing this is you go to advanced, you click gear, go down to the piece of gear you want. I already made a little bit of a complaint video last time about the trade system in this. It's just not very desktop intuitive. You know, clearly it's made for iPads and iPhones. You know, people are using their thumbs to click these big buttons here. But, you know, mouse and keyboard, I want to be able to like tab and use my keys. And there's just a lot of limitation there, and it's a little bit irksome. But regardless of that, so the way that this build gets a lot of damage is by parabolic projectiles, because one of the skill tree talents here, if I can find it, is you get additional damage for parabolic projectiles. And the way that Bombard works, I mean, nobody's using it because the damage effectiveness is pretty bad, but you effectively get more damage per parabolic projectile because all the projectiles hit. So when I hit, there was like multiple little Bombard fragments that pop out, and each one of those is a parabolic projectile, and each one can hit. Each one can hit the same target. And yeah, the way that this works compared to other games, compared to Path of Exile, is like, you know, generally speaking, all of your projectiles can always hit. You know, so you can kind of shotgun a little bit, but some of it's a little bit unclear. The mechanics are a little funky. Anyways, point is, we want parabolic projectiles, so we'll just pick up some parabolic projectile stuff. So I'm going to look at search, parabolic projectile. I happen to know that 4 is the most you can get from a... Oh no, it looks like the build is gaining popularity because I could literally find these for one single flame aluminium. Oh, here's one for 1. So double damage is not that useful. But I mean, that's still a perfectly valid thing to get. And as far as like what base type, it doesn't matter that much. Here's a piece of gear that's item level 100, which the way crafting works is you want the item level to be really high in order for it to get the maximum amount of juice. Yeah, so I mean, this whole process is not ideal. I would love to see these in like on a browser in a list format, the way Path of Exile does it, but this is like the best you can do. You hit side over and over and over, and that's like that's all you can do. This one is T1 fizz damage to gear. So, and it has crit damage. Armor damage mitigation penetration is not useful. And I don't know if there's a way to like annul, you know, there's some parts of the crafting system that I don't fully understand, but yeah, I mean, this is actually very inexpensive, so we may as well buy it just for fun. Okay, so now we go to our inventory. We see we just purchased this item. Hit the little crafting button. It's kind of like Last Epoch where you can just craft wherever you want. Crit damage T4. This is a really useful suffix, but this is not a useful prefix. So we can just lock this and lock this, and then we hit craft. And what this is going to do is consume my flame sand and consume 4 plasticity. And so if you do this too much, you run out of plasticity, and then then your item is your item. But this is not that expensive of a process. This is a pretty good affix right here, but this is obviously a trash one. So I'm just going to hit craft again because it's easier that way. This is a good one. This was not, obviously. And so we just kind of keep going until we hit things that we want. These are both great. Love these. This one's not so great. But you know what's interesting is that I don't want to run out of too much plasticity because I want to upgrade these affixes as well, which is another factor here. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is actually not even that bad of a setup because then we can add the fizz damage to the gear as a whatever it's called. Gear physical damage. Fire damage. Attack, critical strike rating, and crit damage. These are both very useful. This might be our winner. Fire damage is not amazing because we actually have some other sources of damage, but this is all pretty good, looking pretty good. I'm tentatively inclined to grab it and just go for it. And then we upgrade the crit damage, and yeah, let's see. And so the other thing that you do here, that you can do here, is you can little up arrow this, and you use your ground quartz to upgrade the tier here, which is pretty exciting. Now, I mean, this isn't that good. I mean, this is okay, but it's not like some amazing piece of gear. So, and let me actually think about this for a bit. So what is our damage? We really don't have, I don't know, so yeah, this is a negligible amount of lightning and cold. I think this is probably valuable to go ahead and try. Yeah, I mean, if we hit a huge gear physical damage percent, then I guess theoretically it would be better than the one that we have. But projectile speed. I forgot I need that. Oh, I forgot I need that too. Ah, gosh, you need so many things. You want to hit like 10 different things here. I don't actually think attack speed is that useful, which sounds insane. Like for this build, I would actually rather have crit damage. But I don't know. We'll think about crafting this later. Instead, let's just randomly showcase like a T7 to show what this looks like in practice. Sure, let's do this. Sure, let's do this. Click some stuff. I don't want to lose my blessings. Fucking hell, whatever. The mapping system is another. I could do another video about that. It's there's some problems with it. You know, don't always love it. It's not terrible, but it's, you know. Yeah. So run around the map. You hit right click when you see big groups of monsters. Very exciting stuff here. Thrilling, absolutely thrilling. Nothing gets the juices flowing That thing is relatively tanky, whatever it is. And we're dying. Yep. We actually just hit 95, just like recently. And I'm thinking about redoing the tree. I don't really love the way the tree is set up. But we have the like warlord one, the one that's like the left side, the fire one. Ooh, lightning. Which I don't know. I'm trying to decide if that's actually valuable or if I should just go for like lean into the projectile stuff. But yeah. So then we get to the boss, and hopefully we don't have ZDPS. Oh my god, we almost died. There you go. Exciting, thrilling, fantastic. I expect to continue to play this game until maybe a few more days, and then we'll switch back to Path of Exile and play with our Mageblade. So that's it. That's my short update. Bye.